So I ended up switching it to something else. I still want to try the spinning thing, but I don't mind the new one. The new build, I like it because it fits my playstyle of damage over time, and I love damage over time. It now inflicts bleed on everything. I walk up. I love hitting skeletons, make them bleed, and just sit there and stare. It's like, you're made out of bone. How is this? Never mind.
Wake up. Killing time.
Bones have marrow. Marrow makes blood.
I like how you're rationalizing it. I still want you to rationalize how I can turn a gigantic tree corpse into a perfectly formed person skeleton.
Hell spawn.
See, I thought you'd be creative. Ooh, I found the flute. Damn, that was luck. See, I thought you'd be creative and call me like a bone weaver or something, where I just take all the bones of my victim and then form them into whatever I want them to be.
I like that idea.
Right?
But then again, you know, there's also bloody piles of whatever, and then poof.
Fully formed skeleton, yeah. Okay, she did not leave. I'm just gonna assume this is good. I just had the one-on-one fight with the sniper lady, and she's just standing there.
Is that on Nightwave?
What? Doing call? No.
No, the sniper lady.
No. I just keep forgetting about it. But that is also where I found the little stuffed animal that was one of Call's things, plus one of the caches.
Oh, mine was near the
here.
beginning.
Look at you. And one of my caches were back here too. I got my grenades out of the way. I got my kills in 6 seconds out of the way. I think I got all the hard stuff done. I don't know if we're going to be playing this all night, or if you guys want to switch to the airplane thing, that if Brian still wants to play that. I haven't even turned it on. I just bought it while it was on sale. But I figured we play it by yellow. Wow. Oh yeah,
Huh? More. Time to fight.
Can't wait to find out from Brian if they got the house, or if they put a bid on the house or not. They've been trying to get a house since, well, I met you.
Yeah.
At least they waited. Unlike regular Floridians down here, they don't fucking wait. People think it's perfectly fine to buy at the height of the market.
That's rich old white people. What do you expect?
Yeah. Have that so much fucking down here. John's yelling at clients and whatnot. It's like, you buy on a low, you don't buy on the damn high.
That's for poor people, honey.
Your brothers wait.
God, I've been calling my boss Boomer every 5 minutes now because he's been irritating the fuck out of me saying things. From the whole embedding images in emails and having a whole rant about that. I get it. It's a pain in the ass. If you ever use Outlook, you can't get the pictures out of the email and save them to a file. They're a pain in the butt. But that's how iPhones operate. But I think I actually like how the new generation just is going after my boss's generation.
Just wait till the Gen Zers come after us.
They already have. Gen Z's come after us. It's the new generation that came after Z.
Alpha?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Alpha is going after the boomers. Gen Z went after the millennials. They blame millennials for everything. It's like, fuck you. Millennials had it hard. I mean, that's the reason.
We did our best, okay? It's not like we're like, no, you can't do that. We generally tried to make things better.
We did. We had the whole different parenting styles where, you know, they didn't try to beat us or anything else along those lines for the most part. But you still also had the disconnect. You also had the millennials were notorious for you can be anything that you want to be if you put your mind to it.
That's
Which also
lie.
it was, which also led to unrealistic expectations. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you wonder why everybody's sad because he told us we could be everything we wanted to be.
Yep,
We
which
can't.
is why we're one of the sadder generation.
Call need to stop doing that.
But no, that was actually notorious, and I remember being grown up being told that repeatedly. Oh, you can be anything if you put your mind to. No, you really can't. And stop telling people that.
For my brothers!
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
If it was actual reality.
Move out, brother!
But yeah, they blame us for that. And then they blame us, you know, because we bitch and complain about student loans. I'm happy for one instance that I didn't go to college, but on the other instance, I'm fucking sad I didn't. But if I did, I'd be fucking in so much debt, and so much in debt at this point just eats at me. I mean, I have a couple credit cards I haven't paid off yet, and it fucking eats at me.
Yeah. Hell, at this point in the game, if you're not good at managing debt, you're just fucked.
Rob Peter to pay ball.
Yeah.
That's why I'm decent at what I do at the office is bookkeeping.
Good boom, brother.
But my boss doesn't understand why people don't want to file bankruptcy. It's like, look, it's years and years and all the bad publicity out there. It's just, everyone's like, it's going to ruin your credit. It's everything else like this. It's like, it doesn't ruin your credit, just resets it to zero. And you basically start rebuilding it immediately. And then fucking, at least here in Florida, I don't know how it is over there. Here in Florida, they made it to where attorneys have to run debt consolidation companies. And attorneys found out that they can make a shit ton of money off of it and screw people. Debt consolidation will never, unless you do it yourself, and it's hard, it will never benefit you. Just my 2 cents on that.
Crash.
I thought I heard the arch gun coming from your remote.
Call, you do this every third week, okay? It's just what you do.
You know what? I would actually skip a week if it reset the pattern back to mission number 1.
Alright, what have I got left to do? One more veil and don't die. Bet.
Damn, I didn't even check to see my veils. I'm just assuming I'm almost done.
Veil show in the top left if you've at least pulled one off.
Oh. Then, yep, I think I'm pretty good. It's not like I'm intentionally leaving people. What the fuck? Did I not activate this? Am I an idiot? No, it's been activated. So I got my boss this week
Go to place.
a conference with one of the city council members for a city nearby because they're looking for city attorney, hoping he doesn't fucking blow it again. I found out through the grapevine he is the one blowing his interviews.
Who?
My boss.
Oh.
He talks too much. He goes into the interview as a very excited puppy.
Need cover.
Oh.
Yep. And it's like I keep
No,
telling
you
them
have to
they
go
don't.
in humble and like you're gonna suck the dick for money.
Basically, that's what I've told him. I said, look, they want someone to. They have their own agendas and they want you to make it work. It's like,
They want
but
you to do what they want you to do, not what you want to do.
exactly. He's like, but I want to make things better. It's like they don't want to make things better. They want to make their situation better. Well, that's not how it is. It's like, no, that's human nature, John. Oh, that's not how human nature is. No, that really is. Just because you're an attorney and you're in your little narrow thing and you think everyone is in for the good.
Oh my god, he's an attorney and he thinks people are good.
He does. This is why we don't have a lot of business. He's not one of those attorneys that just takes your money and doesn't do anything. He actually will only take your money if he actually can do something. He's an attorney with a conscience. He doesn't know how to run a business though. And I hate it when he tells clients, well, I have to ask the boss, and then he asks me. It's like, John, if you want to impress people, you tell them that you're the boss. I'm not your boss. Just like I want to backhand him when he told one job interview I applied him to that I'm the one who applied him. It's like, this is something that you want to do and you're telling them that someone else applied for you and then told them that, you know, your staff used a AI to write the resume and cover letter for you.
You move now.
Wow, that's
Yep, he doesn't think on all cylinders or part cylinders.
Well, the near signal ahead, but abnormal. It's as if
That's
he was
why I have a
connected
lot
to a
of
sentient
anxiety
mind
with
before the
him.
armor.
Call her.
I know I need to find a new job, but it's just...
yeah, you gotta be up early. Night night.
Call, see you.
Did you take your pills?
This morning.
Okay. Okay.
You see clear soon. Push through pain.
Oh, I see the next update drops next week for Warframe, by the way.
Call.
Yeah.
Not that I'm really too excited. I still have so much left to do. I've literally only touched the new content whenever you're on.
So yeah, I haven't spoken to Jesus after that one time where we were arguing. I expected so much though.
I get that.
Call, break every fail in system.
I get that mostly because I remember 90% of what you've said about him,
Brother did
and it's
good.
sort of disappointing. Although what's weird is, given his age, I figure his
He's only
comments would have been,
21.
yeah, and given his age, I figure his comments would be a little bit more different.
Well, he's 21 and in Texas.
Still,
Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh my god, don't die.
you're already at the damn wolf, aren't you? I'm just saying, life is a lot different between your generation and his.
Reading massive trauma, amalgam rejection,
Success.
chemical hypersaturation. How is it still alive?
Why am I always
Brother
dragging
in
my fucking
pain.
feet? Did you get
Call
everything?
do what
Yep.
call must.
Fuck.
Call.
And you started after me.
Save them all.
Yep.
Call
Oh,
save.
I didn't actually throw a bell breaker. I threw a grenade at him. Oops. Sorry, dude.
Set you free.
Nah, see, from what I overheard, the argument that you two had, he doesn't,
Killing time.
given the age range, I always figured the younger generation, you know, understood, or at least was a little bit more understanding than the older generation.
We think, but remember, they like to indoctrinate the youth and then blame us for doing it.
We go now.
Yeah, but I figured when it comes to the whole gay thing, period, I thought it was more understanding in the younger generation than it was, you know, in my generation. It was used as an insult constantly. You got made
Yeah,
fun
me
of
too.
and everything else. You got beat up and everything else. So,
I went through all of that. I know the game.
good morning, Mr. Anthony.
Hi.
Good morning. What the hell?
You sounded like, oh, what's it? Heidi, Heidi, oh.
Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hanky.
There it is, yes.
Boom.
Thank you. See how my brain went?
Why wouldn't it?
I know. You thought my brain would be more mature than that.
You are inside, right?
I tried.
You are not inside. I just locked you out.
So how's Diablo been treating you, Mr. Anthony?
I haven't played yesterday, but it's been going pretty
Hold
good.
on.
Yeah, I seen you were on yesterday, but you just... I assume you had just logged off.
No, see what happened was I was logged on, like I was in the load screen, but I didn't get any further than that because I fell asleep.
Ah, yeah, I know the feeling.
So I was technically on.
Watch you out.
Have you started a new character at all, or are you still running the Necro?
No, I'm just finishing the story and then I'll run a bunch of other characters.
I've finished the story.
Yeah. Keep it to yourself.
I'm on World Tier 3.
Oh, there you go.
Let me ask where you at in the story, and I can tell you how much further you have to go.
Dropping blunt.
What? I finished the snake.
Call. Not stop.
Oh, and I killed What's-His.
Elias.
Yeah. That was an easy fight. Like, I thought that was gonna be a lot harder.
Have you been to the tree?
Probably not.
Then, because I mean, after the snake, you gotta go and drown yourself.
Oh, yeah, I just did that.
Extraction is ready. Get your brothers
Okay.
to the hangar.
Yeah, I just did that and then I think I stopped after I loaded in.
Did you
What?
burn his finger?
No. I haven't
Okay.
done anything since then. Since the drowning.
What Necromancer build did you make?
A blood one.
I did bone.
I did Shadow.
Yeah. So
Why am I the only one who did Shadow?
Because you're a weirdo.
Yeah, well,
Shadow Guide, Shadow Protect.
I'm sorry, but if I had the power of Shadow, I would be like the ultimate
Okay.
villain.
Yeah, and I did Blood Surge and Minions.